Hey everyone, welcome to the Spurs News. We're going to start off with the headlines. Welcome back to the channel. Please like, subscribe, and share the video. We're going to start off with the headlines. Paulo Gazzaniga is on the move. Aurier is not a priority. And our next signing is an Arsenal fan. A report came out today saying that Paulo Gazzaniga could be on the move and he is a target for Fulham. Fulham are interested in bringing in Paulo Gazzaniga. In our opinion, at the Spurs News, we think this would be a mistake to let Paulo Gazzaniga leave because I don't trust Joe Hart. I'd rather have Paulo Gazzaniga as a second choice rather than having Joe Hart. Let me know what you think. Is that why we brought Joe Hart on a free this transfer window? AC Milan have come out saying that they are interested in Aurier. They have put in a bid, but it was rejected because it was below the valuation the club has for him. Anyways, but they also had stated that he is not a priority right now for them. So that could sway, or that could put his valuation down. Or are they trying to leave it for a deadline day? Let us know what you think. At the Spurs News, we think we should get rid of Aurier at any price, any cost, no matter what, because he's not going to add anything that we don't have right now. He's only adding a liability to the team, and he has made a lot of mistakes. The team will be a lot vulnerable with him playing at the back. Now, a report has come out saying that Daniel Levy has been working secretly with his backroom staff on trying to structure a deal for selling the majority shareholding in Spurs. 75% of Spurs could be sold as soon as this year. And the report has been leaked to a lot of fans. A lot of fans know about it. A lot of fans have been circulating the document. And the document talks about a valuation of around $2 billion. Now, this is a valuation that is good, but you have to remember Spurs is one of the well-managed clubs in Europe and the world. They are profitable. They have assets that will appreciate in time, such as this new stadium and the other streams of income, such as the concerts that the club will be hosting once the pandemic is over. And also an agreement with the NFL to host a couple of games a year is a lucrative deal for any investor looking to invest in football or in a soccer club. That being said, I would love to see an investment come into Spurs because we've been longing for glory for a long time, and I think the lack of investment has been a problem for the club. Recently, we have seen Pochettino be a victim of that. That's why he was fired. In my opinion, we think the lack of investment led to his sack. A report has come out that we should pounce for a 22-year-old after a shocking defeat his team has suffered during their European competition. And that player is a center back. We've shown interest in him in previous years or in the last year, but as you know, his club wanted to keep him. The player that we're talking about, Christophe Ayer. Christophe Ayer is 22 years old. He's a center back. He plays for Celtic. His team lost 2-1 last night, which led to their exit of the Champions League. So they won't make it into European competition this year, which will cause or lead this player to leave the club. This player would be a perfect replacement for Jan Vertonghen. He plays in center back. He has the potential, and he has a lot of interest from other clubs such as Leicester City and AC Milan. Now let me know what you think about this. Spurs News think that would be a perfect signing, especially if we could get him on cheap. Now let us know what you think about Christophe Ayer from Celtic at 22 years old. Alright, we've reported this yesterday, and Ndombele could be still swapped or leaving the Spurs team, especially that Conte renewed his contract. We had said many times that we would prefer to see Ndombele stay at the Spurs News. We think he would be a wonderful talent in the coming years, and he would serve the team for many years to come. Now let us know what you think about this. Okay, Gareth Southgate reveals the reasoning behind leaving Dele Alli out of this English squad or the England team, and he said it has nothing to do with the comments Mourinho had said about him, or the way he trains, or his attitude, or him being lazy. It was strictly based on his performances after the lockdown and his injuries, or his latest form after COVID-19 reopening. So Gareth Southgate revealed to the press that the reasoning behind leaving Dele Alli out of the squad is not Mourinho's comments about him in the documentary All or Nothing, but in fact it was in regards to his latest injuries and his form after the lockdown. At the Spurs News, we had predicted that was the main reasoning. It wasn't anything to do with his attitude or the way he carries himself in training. It was strictly to the form he had after the lockdown, and he has been prone to injuries and he hasn't recovered, or he hadn't gained back his original form that people admired him for in the past few years. Now, Dele Alli is an amazing player, but as we said, he needs to get back. He needs to put in a lot of effort, and his attitude has to change on and off the field for him to be back at his best. Can you believe this? I can't believe it. To be honest, Alan is a Brazilian player that plays for Napoli. They claim that we were interested in him at some point, and he's going to be sold right now to another team or rivaling team, which is Everton. I think we were never interested in him. If we were interested in him up till we signed a deal with Højbjerg. We couldn't have tried to sign both him and Højbjerg at the same time, or because they play in the same positions, and we don't need to have two signings in the same position at this time when we have other areas that we have to look at and improve, especially right back and a backup for Harry Kane. All right, Aaron Ramsey. A lot of people are understanding that he is a surplus to requirements according to Pirlo, the new manager at Juventus. But Aaron Ramsey has ruled out a move to Spurs just because of the rivalry between his former team Arsenal and Spurs. He prefers to not move. If he was given a chance, he would rather not move to the Spurs team, and his valuation today is around £25 million. His valuation today is around £25 million. Let me know what you think about Aaron Ramsey joining the Spurs. We think Aaron Ramsey would not be any great addition to the team, given the fact he is both a player from a rivaling team, and his form has been, let's say, bad as of lately, or he hasn't been playing as regular as he was when he was playing for Arsenal. So at the Spurs News, we think it's a no deal. So let us know what you think. All right, to the final and most important news that came out today is Matt Doherty. Matt Doherty is one of the best players in right back position right now in the Premier League, and I, at the Spurs News, thought we would not be able to sign him because he still has a 3-year deal with his club, with the Wolves. But Daniel Levy and Mourinho have made wonders work and have agreed a deal with Wolves to bring him to the Spurs. And his fee would be around 12 to 15 million or up to 16 million, depending on the bonuses and the other additions or add-ons in the contract. Now, it is believed that his move will be imminent or soon, and we believe at the Spurs News that's a wonderful signing for us, and would add a lot of confidence in the back line and improve the right back position, which has been crying for improvement for the past few months. Today, we're going to talk about how Doherty is also a bad signing at the same time, because Doherty is presumably, or according to his tweets, is an Arsenal fan. So he supports our rivals. He has posted a couple of tweets showing his support. Namely, one tweet saying, I'm an Arsenal fan forever, ever, and ever. And this, my friends, is not good news for any Spurs fan. Thank you for watching the Spurs News. Let's let's spur our way to glory. Please like, subscribe, and comment. Let us know how you want to see the next video. Thank you for your feedback, views, and comments. They all help and they all motivate us to do better for you.